Stop chasing women. She doesn't respect you. She doesn't desire you. She doesn't even see you. You try harder. She pulls away. You invest more. She loses interest. You give her love. She gives you silence. It hurts. It's painful to watch a man who is doing everything he was told is right get crushed by reality. The truth is, women don't love the way you think they do. They don't want what they say they want. But listen to this carefully. The moment you stop caring, stop proving, stop chasing, she suddenly starts thinking about you. The second you become a mystery, she starts craving you. Why? Because women don't value what's freely given. They chase what they think they're losing. Comment, "Power is silent," if you're ready to watch this till the end. Because by the end of this video, you'll understand female psychology better than 99% of men and will never be ignored again. Most men are trapped. Society lied to them. Women lied to them. They were told to be nice, be caring, be available, to compliment her, support her, be there for her. And then they watch her run into the arms of a man who barely acknowledges her existence. They get confused. They get angry. They ask, why does she always go for the guy who treats her like she's replaceable? The answer is simple. She doesn't desire the man who gives her everything. She desires the man she has to earn. Women don't love the same way men do. Men love based on loyalty and consistency. Women love based on emotions and uncertainty. That's why the only way to truly make a woman obsessed is to be the one thing she cannot fully control. Once you understand this, your entire approach to dating and relationships will change forever. If you want to stop being ignored, stop being used, stop being the nice guy who gets nothing but disappointment, then listen to every second of this video, because I'm about to tell you exactly how to become the man she can't resist. Number 1, the core rule, the law of desire. If you take away only one thing from this video, let it be this. Women do not love the way men do. Men love based on loyalty, consistency, and commitment. When a man loves, he loves deeply and rationally. His love doesn't waver. He sees a woman, chooses her, and remains devoted. But a woman's love is different. Women love based on emotion. Their love is conditional, volatile, and deeply tied to how they feel in the moment. If the emotions fade, so does her love. This is the truth that most men refuse to accept. It's painful, it's unfair, but it is reality. Look at modern dating. Women have an unlimited supply of attention. Every time she opens her phone, there are DMS from desperate men. Every time she posts a selfie, there are dozens, if not hundreds, of men validating her, praising her, worshipping her. Yet none of those men actually excite her. Why? Because women don't desire what's freely given. The second she knows she has you, she stops wanting you. She doesn't consciously decide this. It's hardwired into her biology. Women are designed to chase what they feel is slipping away. The second a woman knows a man is fully committed to her, she starts testing him. She starts questioning, is this the best I can do? She needs uncertainty to feel attraction. She needs to wonder about you. When a woman doesn't know where she stands with a man, she starts obsessing over him. Think about the guy she can't forget, the one she still talks about, even years later, the one she compares every man to. Is he the guy who was always available, who told her how much he loved her every day, who never let her feel an ounce of doubt? Or is he the one man she never fully figured out, the man who was a mystery, the man she thought she had, but then he pulled away? That's the man she chases for years. That's the man who owns her thoughts, and that's the man you need to become. A woman will only desire you if she feels she could lose you. A woman will only respect you if she knows she doesn't fully have control over you. This is why weak men fail. Weak men hand over their power. They over-explain themselves. They seek approval. They try too hard to impress her. And once she knows she has you wrapped around her finger, she will test you. She will pull away. She will start treating you worse. Not because she's evil, not because she wants to hurt you, but because her biology demands she filter out the weak. A woman needs a man who is a challenge, a man who is solid, a man who is a rock. She needs a man who she feels lucky to have, because the second she feels like you are the one who is lucky to have her, it's over. Number 2, the Stoic mindset shift. Stop explaining yourself. Stop reacting. Stop seeking her approval. The man who reacts loses. Men today fold too easily. A woman gives him an attitude and he argues back. She pulls away and he chases harder. She gets cold and he tries to fix it. This is why men lose. A woman's greatest test is not what she says. It's what she does when you hold your ground. Every woman, no matter how much she likes you, will test you at some point. She will say things to trigger you. She will test your confidence. She will see if she can shift your emotions. And if you react, you fail. This is why Stoicism is the most powerful mindset a man can have. A Stoic man is unshaken. A woman can cry, yell, manipulate, push and pull, but he remains centered. And because he cannot be controlled, she cannot stop thinking about him. Women do not respect a man who gets emotional like they do. They want a man who is grounded, calm, focused. This is why the most powerful response to disrespect is silence. A weak man will argue. He will explain himself, justify, beg for understanding. A strong man will pause, look at her, smirk, and say nothing. And at that moment, she feels the shift, because now she's the one unsure. Now she's the one wondering. And the second a woman starts questioning, she starts falling deeper. Most men cannot handle this truth. They want to believe women will love them no matter what. They think being a good man is enough. But good men get left behind every single day. A woman doesn't respect a man just because he's nice. She respects a man who makes her feel she has to work to keep him. A man who is not easily controlled. A man who values himself above all else. A man who is not afraid to walk away. If you do this, she will never forget you. Because you are not like other men. You are the one man she could not break. Number 3, the push-pull formula, turning attraction into addiction. Most men fail with women because they are too predictable. Predictability is the death of attraction. If a woman knows exactly what you're going to do, exactly how you're going to respond, and exactly how much you care about her, she gets bored. Boredom kills attraction faster than anything else. Women are emotional creatures. They need variety. They need highs and lows. They need to feel like they are constantly working to earn your attention. If she gets everything she wants too easily, she stops valuing it. Think about a roller coaster ride. If it just went in a straight line at the same speed, would anyone pay to ride it? Number. The excitement comes from the rise, the fall, the unpredictability, the fear, the thrill. Attraction works the same way. Women need to feel like they never fully have you, like they have to work to keep you interested. This is where push-pull comes in. It is the most powerful psychological technique to make a woman emotionally addicted to you. Here's how it works. When you're too available, too nice, too predictable, you are always in push mode. You are giving her all your attention, all your validation, all your emotions. She gets comfortable. She starts taking you for granted. But when you suddenly pull away, go cold, disappear, her brain goes into panic mode. She starts wondering, did I do something wrong? Why isn't he chasing me? Why do I feel like I'm losing him? That's when the addiction begins. Because women don't chase love. They chase emotions. They chase the highs and lows, the mystery, the uncertainty. This is why women stay stuck on toxic men. It's not because she wants to be mistreated. It's because those men keep her emotionally engaged. They give her moments of validation, then suddenly pull away. They make her feel on top of the world, then suddenly distant. Her brain associates the man with intense emotions. And the more intense the emotions, the deeper the addiction. This is why women remember the men who made them feel the most. Not the man who was always there, always predictable, always safe. But the man who made her question, wonder, feel excitement, feel uncertainty, feel fear, feel thrill. This is how you create obsession. This is how you make her feel like she can't let you go. Now, here's exactly how to apply this in real life. First, you need to understand her emotional cycle. Every woman, no matter how confident, has emotional peaks and emotional lows. She feels high emotions when she gets validation, attention, excitement. She feels low emotions when she senses distance, uncertainty, mystery. Most men only give her one or the other. The nice guys always give her validation, so she gets bored. The guys who are too cold only give her distance, so she leaves. The men who master attraction give her both. They know when to push and when to pull. This is how you do it. 1. Push with attraction, pull with distance. Let's say you're talking to a woman. She's excited, she's engaged, she's fully into you. Now, instead of keeping the energy at a high level and becoming predictable, you suddenly change the tone. You check your phone, you look around, you act like you're losing interest. She will notice. She will feel a sudden shift in energy. That moment is when she starts chasing, because humans are wired to fear loss. When she feels like she might be losing your attention, she will start investing more. She will try to bring the energy back. She will try to keep you engaged. And the more she works for your attention, the more she values it. 2. Reward and withdraw. Let's say she does something you like. Maybe she laughs at your joke, compliments you, or makes an effort to impress you. Instead of giving endless validation, give a small reward. A smile, a quick compliment, a moment of full attention, then immediately pull back. Look at your phone, change the subject, become slightly distant. She will feel the shift. She will crave more, because women crave what they can't fully have. 3. Leave her wanting more. This is one of the most powerful attraction techniques ever. Most men overstay their welcome. When things are going well, they keep talking, keep texting, keep engaging. They give her everything too fast. A high-value man leaves her wanting more. Right when she's fully into the conversation, right when she's laughing, fully engaged, eyes locked on you, you suddenly end it. You say, "I gotta go, I'll tell you later." And you walk away. She will think about that moment for hours, maybe days, because her brain now has an unfinished emotional loop, and unfinished emotional loops create obsession. This is why some women never get over certain men, because those men never gave them full closure. And when a woman doesn't have closure, she holds on. Be unpredictable. Women love excitement. They love the thrill of the unknown. If you are too consistent, too routine, too predictable, she loses interest. You must keep her guessing. One day, you give her full attention. The next, you are mysterious and distant. One date, you are fun, engaging, high energy. The next, you are serious, deep, intense. She never fully figures you out. And because she never fully figures you out, she stays interested. This is the secret to keeping attraction alive for years. Number 4, silence and power. Women expect men to chase. They expect men to prove their worth. They expect men to be needy, emotional, reactive. And when a woman pulls away, when she stops responding, tests your patience, or gives you attitude, what do most men do? They panic, they double text, they explain themselves. And in that moment, they lose everything. Because women don't respect a man who chases them. They respect the man who makes them chase. The most powerful response a man can give to disrespect is silence. Most men are too afraid to be silent. They feel the need to explain, justify, argue, defend. But a high-value man does none of that. He pauses, he smirks, and he says nothing, and that moment will haunt her. Because women are used to men chasing, begging, pleading. When you do the opposite, you trigger her deepest fears. Her biggest fear is not a man who argues. Her biggest fear is a man who doesn't care. Because if a man doesn't argue, doesn't react, doesn't chase, it means he has options. It means he is not afraid to lose her. And the second she thinks she's losing you, her emotions flip. Silence is the most powerful tool you have. Think about a woman's past relationships. If a man was weak, needy, desperate, she forgot about him instantly. But the man who suddenly stopped calling, stopped chasing, became distant, she remembers him forever. Not because he was the best looking, not because he was the richest, but because he created uncertainty. And uncertainty is the foundation of attraction. Silence must be used strategically. It is not about ghosting a woman for no reason. It is about creating emotional tension. This is how you do it. 1. When she pulls away, you pull away further. Most men do the opposite. When she starts texting less, acting distant, showing less interest, they chase harder. And that is why they lose. A woman pulls away to test your strength. If you chase, she sees you as weak. If you match her energy, but take it further, she starts craving your attention again. Example, she texts you less. You stop texting her completely. She seems distant. You disappear. She tries to make you jealous. You act completely unbothered. And suddenly her mind starts racing. She starts thinking, wait, did I lose him? Why isn't he reacting? What is he doing? And just like that, you have reversed the power dynamic. 2. When she disrespects you, respond with silence. Women test men. They will throw attitude, act cold, make rude comments. Weak men argue back. They try to prove their point. A strong man doesn't even acknowledge it. He smirks and says nothing. And in that moment, she realizes she has no power over him, because a man who is truly powerful has no need to defend himself. Silence is the response of a man who knows his worth, and that silence will make her respect you more than any words ever could. 3. When she expects a reaction, give her nothing. Women are masters of emotional manipulation. They know how to trigger men. They will act upset, cry, give you the silent treatment, make you jealous, and most men fall for it every time. They start explaining, start apologizing, start chasing. But the man who remains calm, indifferent, and unmoved, he becomes unforgettable. Because now she's the one chasing. 5. Final revelation. If you truly want to see how deep her emotions go, do this one thing. Next time you're having a deep conversation, right when she's fully engaged, look at her, smirk and say, "I'll tell you later." Then walk away. That one move will haunt her mind, because humans hate unfinished stories. When a woman doesn't get closure, she can't stop thinking about you. This is why some women never get over certain men. because those men never gave them full emotional closure. Women obsess over the unknown, over the man she could never fully figure out. This is why some women stay stuck on a man for years, even after being married to someone else, because that man left an emotional imprint on her. And if you do this right, you will be that man. She will never forget you, because you are the one man she could never fully control. You now understand what 99% of men never will. Most men will continue chasing, proving, begging. They will continue losing, being ignored, being left behind. But you won't, because now you know the truth. Women do not respect the man who gives them everything. They respect the man who makes them earn his attention, the man who is silent when tested, the man who is indifferent when she plays games, the man who walks away when disrespected, the man who is a challenge, a mystery, a force she can never fully control. That man never chases, because he is always the one being chased. And that is exactly who you will become. Comment, mystery is power. And most importantly, subscribe to this channel. Because the more men wake up, the more this message spreads. And the more this message spreads, the more men start winning again.